Hello and good day to you, our beloved learners, supportive parents and guardians. Welcome to Tiered Fast Network, DepEd Candon City Teleskwela. Kanlungan ng kalaman, tungo sa kahusayan at kaularan. Tara na! This episode is for Grade 7 Mathematics Quarter 2, Week 1. I am Teacher JR and I'll be your teacher for today's episode. Turn away your fears and let's learn mathematics together. Are you with me? That's great. Let's get started. This week's episode in Quarter 2 is anchored from our most essential learning competency, which is to approximate the measures of quantities, particularly length, weight or mass, volume, time, angle, temperature, and rate. In today's episode, you are expected to illustrate what it means to measure, describes the development of measurement from the primitive to the present international system of units, and approximate the measure of quantities, particularly length, weight or mass, volume, time, angle, temperature, and rate. Here are the questions that will guide us as we go through our lesson. 1. What is measurement? How do you measure? 2. Compare primitive to present international system of measurement, or SI. 3. How do you approximate the measure of quantities? And 4. What are the different quantities being measured? Alright, are you now ready for our lesson? That's great. Let's begin. Let us first define measurement. It is the process of comparing an unknown quantity to a known quantity. It is also composed of a number and a unit of measure. Before we discuss further, let's have some taste of history. Do you want to become time travelers? Great! Let's go back in time. During the ancient times, people used body parts and natural objects in measurements. However, these measurements are not accurate as the human body differs from person to person, and natural objects differ in sizes and weight. This primitive measurement system led to confusion and chaos, as there was no standard way to measure anything. Let us look at some of the ancient forms of measurement that they have used. Let us demonstrate them together. Cubit is a distance from the elbow to the tip of the middle finger. Next is span. It is a distance from the tip of the thumb to the tip of the little finger of an outstretched hand. Palm is a distance across the base of the four fingers that form the palm. Are you demonstrating with me? Very good. We also have digit, which is the thickness of the width of the index finger. Next is foot, which is the length of your foot. They also use pace, which is the distance of a one full step. And the last one is fathom. It is a distance from the tip of the middle finger of one hand to the tip of the middle finger of the other hand when both arms are fully extended. In 1799, the metric system of measurement was first adopted by France, which was proposed by English philosopher John Wilkins. Another standard of measurement is the English system of measurement. This was standardized officially in Great Britain through the Weights and Measures Act of 1824, which defined the imperial units. Right, let's continue to go back in time and explore the history of measurements. Are you still with me? That's great. In 1875, the General Conference on Weights and Measures was assigned to define the different measurements. By 1960, CGPM released the International System of Units, or SI, which is now the metric system, being used by majority of the countries, with the biggest exception being the United States of America. As a result, the SI units had become the most widely used and preferred internationally. Alright, enough with the history, and let us continue our lesson starting with length. The basic unit of length is meter. Other commonly units of measurement are mile, foot, and inch for the English system, and kilometer and meter for the metric system. Kilometer and mile are used for long distances, such as the distance between two towns. A mile is longer than a kilometer because it is approximately 1.6 kilometers. Inch, centimeter, and millimeter are used for a very short object, such as thickness of a book, while foot and yard are used for average size objects. Let us also have mass and weight. First, let us differentiate them. Mass refers to the amount of matter present in an object. On the other hand, weight is the amount of gravitational pull of an object. On Earth, mass and weight are proportional and are assumed to be the same. The basic unit of mass or weight in the metric system is gram. Other units for mass or weight are pound and milligram. Next, we have volume and capacity. The capacity of a container is the amount of liquid it can hold, while the volume is the amount of space an object contains or occupies. The basic unit of capacity is liter. Here are some of the equivalent measurement in terms of volume. 1 kiloliter is equivalent to 1 cubic meter. 1 liter is equivalent to 1 cubic decimeter. 1 milliliter is equivalent to 1 cubic centimeter. Other units for volume or capacity are gallon, ounce, milliliter, or cubic centimeter. Let's move on to measuring time. Time is usually measured in terms of days, minutes, hours, and seconds. Other units are millisecond, week, month, year, decade, century, and millennium. There are two types of notations in stating time: the 12-hour notation, or the standard time, and the 24-hour notation, or the military or astronomical time. The standard time makes use of AM or ante meridian, which is the time from 12 midnight to 12 noon, and PM or post meridian, which is the time from 12 noon to 12 midnight. Sometimes this leads to misinterpretations when the suffix AM and PM are removed. Military time prevents this ambiguity by using the 24-hour notation, where the counting of time continues until 24. For example, 1 PM is expressed as 1300 hours. Do you still follow? Very good. Let us now learn about angles. Angle is performed when two rays share common endpoint called vertex. It originated from Latin word angulus, which means corner. The basic unit of angle is the degree, and angles are measured using the instrument called protractor. There are three kinds of angles according to their measurement. Let's discuss them one by one. First is the acute angle, which is an angle whose measure is less than 90 degrees but more than 0 degree. This is an example of an acute angle. The second is the right angle. It measures exactly 90 degrees. As you can see in the figure, it looks like letter L and has a square between the two rays. You can use that to determine that an angle is right. The third one is obtuse angle, whose measure is more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. Let's now move to measuring temperature. Temperature is a measure of hotness and coldness of an object. The commonly used unit of measurement for temperature is the degree Celsius for the metric system and degree Fahrenheit for the English system. Thermometer is the instrument used to measure temperature. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit and boils at 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Rate is the ratio of two measurements having different units, while ratio is a comparison of two similar quantities. Let us study these examples that show ratio. Number 1, there are 22 boys and 23 girls in grade 7 Kamiya. The ratio of boys to girls is 22:23. And the ratio of boys to the number of students in grade 7 Kamiya is 22:45, since 22 plus 23 is equal to 45. Number 2, a certain punch mixture uses 4 cups of lemonade, 6 cups of orange juice, and 8 cups of mango juice. The ratio of lemonade to orange juice is 4:6, or simplifying it, it will be 2:3. And the ratio of orange juice to mango juice is 6:8 or 3:4. A typist can type 300 words in 5 minutes. Rate of the typist is equal to 300 words over 5 minutes. Now we simplify the ratio by dividing the numerator and the denominator by 5. Thus, it is now equal to 60 words over 1 minute. Since the typist can type 60 words in 1 minute, his rate is 60 words per minute. Number 2. A car travels 200 kilometers in 2 hours. Rate of the car is equal to 200 kilometers over 2 hours. We simplify now the ratio by dividing the numerator and the denominator by 2, which is now equal to 100 kilometers over 1 hour. Thus, the rate of the car is 100 km per hour or 100 kph. Rates with a denominator of 1 when simplified are called unit rate. Take note that rates and ratios are expressed in simplest forms. I hope that you have taken down notes and that you have understood our lesson for today. Let us now wrap it up. Measurement is the process of comparing an unknown quantity to a known quantity or the standard. During the ancient times, people used body parts and natural objects in measurement. Some of the ancient forms of measurement are cubit, span, palm, digit, foot, pace, and fathom. The basic unit of length is meter. Mass refers to the amount of matter present in an object, while weight is the amount of gravitational pull of an object. The capacity of a container is the amount of liquid it can hold, while volume is the amount of space an object contains or occupies. There are 2 types of notation in stating time: the 12-hour notation or the standard time, and the 24-hour notation or the military or the astronomical time. Angle is a figure formed when 2 rays share a common endpoint called vertex. Temperature is a measure of hotness and coldness of an object. Rate is the ratio of 2 measurements having different units. I believe that you are now ready to have some activities. Bring out your pen and your notebook and let us answer the following activities. Are you ready? Great. Without using a protractor, identify whether each of the following angle measures and angle figures is acute, right, or obtuse. Write your answer on the space provided. You have 3 seconds to answer each item. for number 1? The answer is obtuse. Number 2? The answer is acute. Let's have another one. Fill in the table with the correct notation. You have 3 seconds to answer each blank. Are you ready? Let's go. What is the standard time for 7:45? The answer is 7:45 a.m. Number 2, what is the military time for 9:15 a.m.? The correct answer is 9:15. Very good. Number 3, what is the standard time for 10:30? The correct answer is 10:30 a.m. Number 4, what is the standard time for 15:45? The correct answer is 3:45 p.m. Great. Number 5, what is the military time for 7:30 p.m.? The correct answer is 19:30. Let's now move on to our next activity. Choose the appropriate temperature for the following situations. Write your answer on the space provided. You have 3 seconds to answer each item. Number 1, cooking spaghetti pasta. Should it be 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 212 degrees Fahrenheit? The correct answer is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. If you still remember, it is the boiling point of water expressed in Fahrenheit. Number 2, room temperature. Is it 23 degrees Celsius or 37 degrees Celsius? The answer is 23 degrees Celsius. And number 3, water freezes at what point? Is it 20 degrees Celsius or 0 degrees Celsius? Right, the answer is 0 degrees Celsius. Them all? Very good. If not, that's okay. Let's have another one. Write a fraction in simplest form for the ratio given the situation. A chess player uses the following pieces: 1 king, 2 bishops, 2 rooks, 1 queen, 2 knights, and 8 pawns. Number 1, king to bishops. The correct answer is 1/2. Number 2, queen to pawns. Correct. The answer is 1/8. Number 3, king to total number of pieces. The correct answer is 1/16. Number 4, pawns to total number of pieces. The correct answer is 1/2. I believe that you have answered all the items correctly. Now get ready for the last activity. Find the unit rate in each case. Write your answer on the space provided. You have 5 seconds to answer each number. Number 1, a bus traveled 160 kilometers in 2 hours. The correct answer is 80 kilometers per hour or kph. Number 2. A car travels 232 kilometers and uses 29 liters of gasoline. The correct answer is 8 kilometers per liter. And number 3, an encoder was paid 150 pesos for typing 6 letters. The correct answer is 25 pesos per letter. That's it. We have reached the end of the lesson. I hope you had fun learning how to approximate measures of the different quantities. If you wish to know more about our lesson, you may check the following references. Thank you very much for tuning in. Once again, I am Teacher JR, your Mathematics 7 teacher, saying stay safe and happy learning. See you next time!